Hey guys, welcome back to Trading with Sarah. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm super excited to be back. It has been a while since I made a video here on YouTube, but I am back and I'm back to stay. In today's video, I want to share with you guys about 6 or 7 tips that I believe are making you lose money in trading. If you can really work on improving in reducing this 6 or 7 things, then trust me, you are going to be way closer to becoming a consistent, profitable trader. Okay, let's admit it. Okay, I just want to get one thing out of the way though. Avoiding to lose money in trading completely is something that is not possible, because there's nothing like there's no strategies out there that is 100% guaranteed in trading. You are always going to lose money in trading. However, the goal is to reduce how often you lose. You don't want to be losing so much. You expect losses, but the losses shouldn't be more than your profit. All right, you want to get to the point where the profits that you're making are more than the losses that you make from trading. Now, I believe if you apply these things, these things I'm about to share with you, if you work on reducing them, you are going to be very, very close to becoming a consistent, profitable trader. Without further ado, let's get started. So I have some notes here. I'm going to just read it out, okay? Also ignore my nails because, yeah, I know they look a little bit ratchet because I haven't gotten them done. But anyways, that's not important. Let's get into the video, okay? So what are the things that is making you lose in trading? Number one, trading too many strategies. Okay, this is something that a lot of beginners do. When they get started in trading, they learn so many different strategies and they think that they have to trade all of these strategies. Okay, but you don't need to trade all this strategy. If you are trading so many strategies, all right, it's going to actually affect you from becoming profitable. The reason is because in trading, one of the keys to become consistently profitable in trading is that you need to be focused. You need to be very, very focused. If you are not focused, it is literally going to cause you to lose money. All right, and if you're trading too many strategies, it's so impossible for you to be focused. I'm literally telling you. So if you have so many trading strategies, even if they work, okay, if these strategies work, whatever, just drop them. All right, just focus on trading one, maximum 2 strategy. If you really, really want to trade another strategy, I would recommend just maximum 2, and then that's it. The other strategies that you have, throw them out the window. Just forget about them for now. Focus on just 1 or 2 strategy, master that, achieve your financial goals, and then maybe later down the line, if you want to come and start trading other strategies, you can do that. But honestly, it's not going to get you anywhere. All right, so the key to success, focus on trading only 1 or 2 trading strategy. That's it. Mistake number 2 that is making you lose money in trading is that you are switching from one strategy to another strategy. Okay, this is the thing. You will have a strategy, you're trading it, the strategy is working, maybe this whole week, let's say this whole week, for example, you use that strategy, it's working, you make some good money from it, and then maybe the next week, all of a sudden the strategy is not working. You're starting to see that now you're in a losing streak. Now you feel like, oh my goodness, this strategy is shit. I need to go and learn another strategy. So you go ahead, you go on YouTube or whatever, and then you start looking for another strategy. And guess what? Now you have completely forgotten about that strategy that you were using last week. Now you're starting afresh, you're learning a new strategy, and man, this is another thing that's gonna make you like not get to that point of being profitable. I'm telling you, you need to give the strategy that you are currently using a chance, right? You need to really learn that strategy, master it, learn why it doesn't work, the times, because not every strategy is guaranteed to work. I'm telling you, there's no strategy out there that is guaranteed to work. All right, so if you have a strategy that has been helping you to be profitable, but then all of a sudden it starts making you lose, instead of you going to try to find a new strategy for you to trade, try to discover why the strategy that you're using right now isn't working. Why is it making you lose? All right, and then try to just adjust. All right, adjust that strategy a little bit, but don't completely go and try to change the whole strategy and start using a new strategy. It's not good, guys. Focus on one strategy, master it for a while. I would say like 3 months, 6 months, even a year, until you really, really get it. And then, like I said, if you want to go learn another strategy, you can do that, but I highly don't recommend it, okay? Number 3 mistake that is causing you to lose money in trading is that you are too emotionally attached to the trade. Whenever you enter trade, your heart starts to beat. It's like you are so glued to your phone. All right, you become so glued to your phone, you don't want to let it go and everything. You're so scared of the trade going against you. You're scared of the money that you're going to lose. Like, this is not good. Okay, this is not good. You want to be completely detached. The way you used to be when you were trading on a demo, right? When you were trading on a demo, what was happening? You would literally even forget that you were in a trade, right? This is the kind of same mentality you need to have when you're trading on a live account. Once you enter the trade, you set your stop loss, you set your take profit, and just chillax. All right, just chillax. Let the trade play out. Either it's gonna hit stop loss or it's gonna hit take profit, and you need to be 100% cool with that. All right, if the trade hits stop loss, it shouldn't affect your emotions. All right, if it is affecting your emotions, this means that you did not properly calculate your risk. It means that you're literally risking more than you could afford to lose, which is not good. Before you enter a trade, you need to be fully accept. You need to fully accept the money that you will lose in case that trade goes against you. All right, when you get to this type of a mindset, this is going to help you to literally detach. You're not going to be so emotionally attached to the trade. Mistake number 4 that is making you lose money in trading is that you have a poor risk management. What do I mean by that? Okay, what do I mean by this is that you're not managing your risk well. All right, trading is all about risk management. You can have a very good strategy, but you will still be unprofitable. Why? Because you don't know how to manage your risk. When it comes to risk management, there's so many things I can say, but one thing I'm going to say that's going to really help you to manage your risk well is that you got to make sure that the profit, okay, the number of pips for your take profit should always be 2 times or more than the number of pips for your stop loss. If you are trading and your stop loss is always 2 times or more than your take profit, then trust me, you are never going to be profitable. You're just going to be in the loop, in the cycle of winning and losing. You win today, you lose tomorrow. You win today, you lose tomorrow. All right, this is not good. You need to have very good risk management. Another thing that can help you in risk management is your lot size. You should always trade with the same lot size all the time. Stop increasing your lot size as soon as you see that that you've made, I don't know, maybe you've been trading and you are in a winning streak, and then all of a sudden you feel the need that, I need to increase my lot size because it looks like my strategy is so perfect, so there's no way I'm going to lose. When you increase your lot size, this is actually when you tend to blow your account. So to prevent that from happening, you need to make sure you are trading with the same lot size all the time until you have like tripled your account or something. Do not increase your lot size, my dear. Keep trading with the same lot size all the time. You should always be risking the same amount all the time until you have grown your account to a certain amount. Then you can gradually increase the lot size and all that, okay? So if you want to become a consistent, profitable trader, learn to manage your risk. There's so many other things that I could say about risk management, but this video would be too long if I start mentioning all those things. I think I'm going to make a separate video when it comes to risk management, but for now, just apply these 2 tips and trust me, it's going to help you to become consistently profitable in trading. Number 5 mistakes that is making you lose money in trading is having FOMO. What does FOMO mean? FOMO stands for fear of missing out. This is when you open the chart, you can see that the price is heading one direction. It has made a huge move. Maybe the initial area that you wanted to enter, price is no longer there. It has left it really drastically, and then you are now starting to envision where you think the price is going. All right, you strongly believe, you know that this is where the price is going, but the price is not at the right area for you to enter. But because you don't want to miss out on where you think the price is going, you're going to go ahead and just enter the trade because you want to ride along the move. This is fear of missing out. All right, this is a huge mistake. You need to get rid of that mindset. Stop fearing missing out. Okay, you need to, one thing that actually helped me to get rid of this is that I remember that what goes up must come down, what is down must go back up. Okay, so if the market looks like it has left you, don't worry, it's going to come back eventually. There's always going to be another trading opportunity. As long as the market is here, right, you don't need to worry. The price is always going to come back. The price does not go up forever, and it does not go down forever. Okay, there's always going to be another trading opportunity. So stop fearing missing out. Okay, you need to really be strict in following your strategy. The only time you should be entering a trade is when you see your setup. If you do not see your setup, close your phone, close your chart, just move on with your day. All right, stop fearing missing out. And lastly, the number 6 mistake that is making you lose money in trading is revenge trading. This is something that gets to a lot of trader, right? This is something that happens especially when you start losing money, when you're in like a losing streak. All of a sudden it's like you just forget about your strategy. Okay, you're like so angry and you just feel like you need to make back your money, so you just start taking trades that you know you shouldn't be taking. You start increasing your lot size, taking on more risk, and all that does is just make you lose more and more money. Eventually you'll notice that you blow your account. Revenge trading, my friend, it is the biggest mistake many traders make, and if you're making that mistake right now, I would advise you to stop. All right, if you've lost money or if you're in a losing streak, the best thing you can do for yourself is to stop trading. All right, just stop trading for a day, for a week, even for a month. Go back and learn what is the mistakes that you are making that is making you lose money in trading. You need to discover that mistake, those mistakes. You need to discover those mistakes. If you don't find out what those mistakes are, trust me, you're going to keep losing money. You are going to keep losing money. So take a break, go back, discover the mistakes that you made, and then learn from them. Have a notebook, write it down, go and back test your strategy again. And when you come back trading, I would say try trading on a demo account for a little bit until you feel like, okay, I feel like I understand now. Then go back to trading live. All right, this is how you grow in trading. This is how you can become a consistent, profitable trader. If you are currently making any of these 6 mistakes that I just mentioned, please do yourself a favor and stop doing them. It is easier said than done. I know that it is easier said than done. However, it is not completely impossible. It is possible. You just need to set your mindset. You need to remember that, all right, I am tired of losing. I am tired of not making money. It is time I stop making all these mistakes. All right, it is time you start becoming profitable. So please work on improving these tips and let me know in the comment section once you start seeing results from this. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that it has added a lot of value into your life. Make sure to like, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and join my free Telegram channel. The link is in my bio. And if you want to get started with trading, you don't yet have an account, a trading account, click the link on the description box. Sign up with my broker. The spread is very low. This is one of the best broker, especially if you live in Canada like me. You are going to love it. All right guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.